Be brief, only the plain form of marriage. You recount the principles later on.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady?
No.
You come to marry her, friar, to be married to her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, charge you on your souls to utter it.
Not you, any Harrow.
None, my lord.
Know you any count?
Dare make his answer none.
Oh, what men dare do, what men may do, and what men daily do, not knowing what they do. Oh, how now, interjections, as some be laughing, as ha-ha-he. Stand thee by, friar. Father, with your leave, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely as God gave her to me.
And what have I to give you, whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonato, take her back again. She is but the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold how like a maid she stands here now. Oh, what authority and show of truth can cunning sin cover itself withal? Comes not that blood as modest evidence to witness simple virtue? Would you not swear, all you that see her, that she were a maid by these exterior shows? But she is none. Her blush is guilty. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean?
Not to be married. Not to knit my soul to an improved wanton.
Dear Lord, if you in your own proof have vanquished the resistance of your virginity.
I know what you would say. If I had known her, you would say that she did embrace me as a husband, and so extenuate the forehand sin. No, Leonato, I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother to his sister, showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on thee! See me? I will write against it. You seem to me as Diana in her orb, as chaste as is the bud, ere it be blown. But you are more intemperate in your blood than Venus or those pampered animals that rage in savage sensuality.
Is my lord well that he doth speak so wide?
I speak not with thee.
What should I speak? I stand astonished that thou hast linked as my dear friend to a common stale.
Are these things spoken, or are they just a dream?
They're spoken, sir, and these things are true.
This looks not like a nuptial.
Leonato, stand I here. Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is that face Harrow's? Are our eyes our own?
All this is true, but what of this?
Let me but move one question to your daughter, and by that fatherly and kindly power that you have in her, bid her answer truly.
Being your father, I bid you do this.
Oh God, defend me, how and be set. What kind of catechizing call you this?
To make you answer truly to your name.
Is it not Harrow? Who can blot that name with any just reproach?
Marry that can Harrow. Harrow itself can blot out Harrow's virtues. But what man was he talked with you yesternight, out at your window, betwixt 12 and 1?
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Why, then you are no maiden. Leonato, I'm sorry you must hear upon mine honor. Myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her at that hour last night talk with a ruffian at her chamber window, who most like a liberal villain confessed the vile encounters he had thousands of times in secret.
Oh. 5-5, my lord. These things are not to be spoken of, my lord, not to be named. There's not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, I'm sorry for thy much misgovernment.
The same man.
Oh, Harrow. What a Harrow hast thou been! If half thy outward graces had been placed about thy heart and counsels of thy thoughts. But fare thee well, most foul, most farewell. Thou impure impiety and impious purity. For thee I'll lock up the gates of love, and on my eyelids shall conjecture hang, to turn all thoughts of beauty into harm, and never shall be more gracious.
Hath no man's dagger here for point for him.
Ah! You gotta be kidding me.
Cousin, wherefore sit you down?
Come, let us go. These things come thus to light. Smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Help, Uncle. Oh, Harold, my Harold. Friar, Signor Benedict. Claudio. I mean, Uncle.
Oh, fate, take away not this hand. Death is a fair cover for her shames. Let her die.
Oh, how now, Cousin Harold?
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore, why does not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Hair, do not live, do not open thy eyes. For did I think thou wouldst quickly die? Thought thy spirits were stronger than thy shames. Cry him. Should I, for the frugal nature's frame, took up a bigger issue at the gate. Who smirched us and mirrored with infinity. What? Why did I ever have a child? Why did I not take up the biggest issues at the gate? You have too much shame. She's fallen into a pit of ink, too wide for the whole sea to wash her clean.
Sir, be patient. Let the friar advise you.
That was a long line.
I'm so tired I wonder, I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is belied.
Have you heard bedfellow the yesternight?
No, truly not. Other until last, I this 12 months been at bedfellow.
Confirm. All that storm made by the ribs of iron. And then the two princes lie, and Claudio lie, who so loved her. Speaking of her fountains would wash herself with the tears. Hence, for her, let her die.
Hear me a little, for I have been on silent only so long, and have given way to the course of fortune. By noting of the lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her face, 1,000 innocent shames in angel whiteness beat away those blushes, and in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn the errors that those princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool, trust not my reading, nor my observations, which with experimental seal doth warrant the book I bear. Trust not my age, my reverence, calling, nor divinity, if this sweet lady lie not here guiltless under some biting error.
It cannot be. You cannot deny that it's so. Why thinkest thou to cover up with the shames that appear in proper nakedness?
Lady, what man is he who you are accused of?
They know that to accuse me, I know none. If I know more of any man alive than that which maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins like mercy. Oh, my father, prove you that I with any man conversed yesternight, or that I maintained the change of words with any creature at that hour. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There is some strange misprision in these princes.
2 of them have the full bench of honor. If they lack wisdom in this, I still love them. The practice of it is in Don John the Bastard, whose spirits are in the height of his villainy.
I know not if they would speak the truth of her, but I will tear them if these hands will tear them if they do wrong or honor. I am not so old that, or my invention, so... What? What? I can take it. And they shall find in the wake of kind a full strength of limb, and policy of mind, ability and means, and choice of friends. What? Equip them thoroughly.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here, the princess, left dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mourning ostentation, and on your family's old monuments, hang mournful epitaphs, and do all rites that appertain unto a burial.
What will this do? Very good.
Mary, this well carried shall on her behalf change slander to remorse. That is some good, but not for that dream I on this strange course, but on this travail look for greater birth. She dying, as it must so be maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer, for it so falls out that what we have we prize not to the worth while we enjoy it, but being lacked and lost, why then we rack the value. Then we find the virtue that possession would show us while it is ours. So will it fare with Claudia. When he shall hear she died upon his word, the idea of her life shall sweetly creep in his study of imagination, and every lovely organ of her life shall come sweetly apparelled in more precious habit, more moving, delicate, and full of life, into the eye and prospect of his soul. Then when she lived indeed, then shall he mourn. If ever love had interest in his liver, and wish he had not so accursed her, no, though he thought this accusation true. But if all but this be leveled false, the supplication of the lady's death will quench the wonder of her infamy. And if it sort not well, you may conceal her as best befits her wounded reputation in some reclusive and religious life, out of all eyes, tongues, minds, and injuries.
Let the Shire advise you, Signor Leonardo. Though you know my love is for the Prince and Claudio, by mine honor, I will go about it as secretly as you can, as your soul with your body.
Being that I lead with grief, the smallest twine will lead me.
'Tis well consented. Presently away. Come, lady, die to live. This wedding day, perhaps, will be prolonged. Be patient and endure.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely, I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
Oh, how much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Oh, jeez. Is there any way to show such friendship? Is there any way to show such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
Shoot. I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as the thing I know not, for it were possible for me to say I love nothing in the world as much as you. But believe me not, and yet I lie not. I confess nothing nor deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
Well, he that says, you know what he says. He that says that I love you not, I'll make him eat it. That's fine.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be put on it. I protest I love thee.
Do it. What then? God help me. How long? Why then, God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
For you have stated in a happy hour, I was about to protest I loved you.
And do it with all thy heart?
I love you with so much in my heart that none is left to protest.
Oh, come bid me do anything for thee.
Dear Claudio.
Not for the whole wide world.
You kill me tonight, farewell.
Oh, cherry, sweet Beatrice.
I am John Doran here. There's no love in you. I pray you, let me go.
Beatrice, come on.
In faith, I will go.
Now. Oh, we'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight with my enemy.
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Happy not to prove in the height of villainy, has slandered, scorned, and dishonored my kinswoman. Oh, that I were a man, which bare her in hand, until they come to take hands, and then with public uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh, that I were a man, I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
She's getting a little dramatic. Hear me, Beatrice.
Talk with a man at a window of proper saying.
Beatrice, come on.
Sweet Harold, she is slandered, she is wronged, she is undone.
Beatrice.
Princes and counties, surely, counts confess the sweet gallant. Oh, that I were a man for his sake, or that I had any friend that would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into courtesies, value into compliment. Men are now as valiant as Hercules, who tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishing, therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
By this hand I love thee.
You took for thy love some other man by swear by it.
Are you kidding me? Forgot my line. Think you in your soul that Claudio is thine enemy?
Yea, as much as I have thought or soul.
Enough, I'm engaged. I will challenge him. And when I challenge him... Enough, I'm engaged. I will challenge him. And I will kiss the hand. No, that's not right. Oh, it is? I'll kiss your hand. That's cool. Oh, so I leave you. As you hear of me. Oh, as you hear of me, think of me. Go. Comfort your cousin. I must say she is passed away. Oh, bye.
Is our whole assembly appeared?
It's still on a cushion for the section.
Which were the malefactors?
Mary, down to mine, my partner.
Nay, that's certain. We have an exhibition to examine.
But which of the offenders that are to be examined? Let them come before Master Constable.
Yeah, Mary, let them come before me. What is your name?
Braccio.
Pray, write down. Braccio. Yes, sir!
I am a gentleman, and my name is Conrad.
Okay. Write down, Master Gentleman Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yes, sir. We hope.
Pray that they hope they write down that they hope they serve God. Write God first, for God defend, but God should go before such villains. Masters, it is proved already that you're a little better than false knaves. How do you for yourselves?
Sir, I say to you, we are none.
Nay, that's certain. All right. Come you hither, sir. A word in your ear. It is said that you're a little better than false knaves.
Mary, sir, we say we are none.
Well, for God, they're both in a tale. Have you written down that they're not?
Master Constable, you go not the way to examine. Call forth their watch that are their accusers.
Yeah, Mary, let's see it this way. Masters, I charge you in the prince's name, accuse these men.
This man said that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down Prince John a villain. Why, this is flat perjury to call Prince's brother a villain.
Master Constable.
Brady, fellow, peace. I do not let that look, I promise thee.
What heard you him say else?
That he had received 1,000 ducats from Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Flat perjuries ever was committed.
Or the master, that is.
Knight to Count Claudio didn't lean upon his grace to disgrace hero and not man. For the whole ceremony.
What else?
This is all.
This is more, masters, than you can deny. Prince John, this very morning, secretly stolen away. Hero, in this very manner accused, in this very manner refused. Upon this grief, I suddenly died. Let these men be bound and brought to Leonatus. I will go before and show him their examinations.
Come, let them be examined.
Let them be in the hands.
Off, coxcomb.
God's my life. Where's the sexton? Let him write down the prince's officer coxcomb. Come, bind them down, naughty varlet.
Away, you're an idiot.
Dost thou suspect my place? Dost thou suspect my years? Ah, that you were writing down, fool! Oh, masters, remember that I